Welcome to the Johnstone Supply aluminum coil repair video featuring the Goodman and Daikin aluminum evaporator coils. Aluminum evaporator coils are fantastic. They have really revolutionized our industry. They've gotten us away from the formicary corrosion issues of copper, and they work great. The only issue is every once in a while in our industry, accidents happen, bad things come up, and through no fault of anybody, sometimes a sheet metal screw or other object can find its way into our evaporator coil. Usually happens at the end of the day at a least opportune time, but what happens when we run a sheet metal screw through a coil? It's unfortunate. When we had copper coils, it was not a big deal. We could just grab our torch, a little 15% silver solder, and we're back in business. But we still have repair options with the aluminum coils as well. This is where the ALC RKT01 aluminum coil repair kit really comes to the rescue. This is available through any Goodman or Daikin wholesaler. The Johnstone Supply part number for this is a B17376. And in this kit you will find a couple things. You will find a couple of aluminum brazing rods. You will find a handy little stainless steel brush, and you will find an instruction page. So our first step in making a repair to this aluminum coil is to, first of all, obviously make sure there's no pressure in the system, no refrigerant or no nitrogen in the system, and make sure that we get this area clean. It's extremely important when working with aluminum that this area be absolutely free of any dirt and debris. And we also want to clean it very thoroughly with that stainless steel wire brush that came in the kit to make sure we remove any oxidation or any impurities from that aluminum. Get it as clean as you possibly can. And then if you're like me, you don't do this every day, so your aluminum brazing rods will gather a little bit of oxidation while they're in the kit. I like to take a Scotch-Brite and just shine this brazing rod up so it's nice and clean before you begin your repair. As with any brazing procedure, we're going to want to sweep a small amount of inert gas through that tubing to prevent oxidation on the inside of the pipe. We're going to be using a low flow of dry nitrogen here, usually 2 to 3 psi or less, just enough to push the oxygen out of that pipe. Okay, I like to start with a neutral to slightly carburizing flame, and typically we're going to use about roughly half the heat that we would use on a copper joint. So we'll start by spreading the heat evenly around the space that we're going to repair. And you almost have to time this because you really can't see much of a change in color of the base material. And there we go. We have repaired our aluminum coil. We'll let that cool and clean the repair off, inspect it and pressure test it. Should be good to go. And this is what the repaired area looks like after we have cleaned it off. We'll go ahead and pressure test this coil, make sure that we don't have any leaks, and then of course evacuate down to 500 microns, recharge our system, and be back in business again. Well, thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful. And if you have any questions about the tools or the products that were used in this video, please feel free to reach out to one of us at our local branches. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your business.